right, Shalom Bakim. First and foremost, I want to start this off by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakadash. All right, double honors be due to my elders, the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. All right, and many other brothers, this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Kodar Malak, all right, from the GMS Champagne camp. I want to bring out another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, may it be edifying to your elect. And pretty much it's just a few words of wisdom. All right, a few words of wisdom, okay, is something I want to, it's just on my spirit to bring out, is just to take the low route, man. All right, it's always best to take the low route in the truth. All right, and what I mean by that, just being humble, all right, and being meek. All right, because that's who the Lord is dealing with. All right, the Lord is dealing with the humble. All right, he's dealing with the meek. Okay, and our best bet in this truth, okay, is not to try to overpower anyone. All right, because if you notice a lot of guys who fall out the truth, they always, the spirit always jumped on them to try to be over a brother, or I'm over this brother, or I'm ahead, and they start to get proud and puffed up. All right, they start losing humbleness and meekness. Their whole aura changes, and it's like, they want to be an elder, and they want to be above everything. They want to be first in line. Okay? But really, it's about who finished last. It's not about, who started first. It's about who finished last. The Lord is going to judge us according to our spirit. Because you have to understand, the salvation is predestination. It's predestined who's going to be saved already. Are we supposed to increase in knowledge? Yes. Are we supposed to grow? Yes. All right, but this salvation, it's already, the Lord already has this, the blueprint written out for who's going to be saved. So part of this truth, all right, on top of increasing knowledge and wisdom and understanding, okay, it's having the characteristics of what the elect have. All right, and that's humble and meekness. That's treating brothers how you would want to be treated. Not offending brothers. Having love for one another, like Yahweh Shah said to have. The Lord is going to hold us to everything. He's going to hold us accountable, for everything. Okay? And one is being, if we were, humble or not. All right? Are we handling certain type of situations, okay, within the brotherhood, with wisdom, humbleness, and meekness, man. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who has the most knowledge, man. But who's being brotherly? Is it about knowledge, wisdom, understanding? Of course. Fearing the Lord, that comes with knowledge and wisdom, understanding, man. Okay, but we also have to be meek, humble, and knowing when to take the low route. All right, know when to take the low route. It's not about being on some type of level. Look at these guys in these other camps. They're all about trying to be on some level. Jake always want to be the first in everything. He never want to take the low route. Oh, I was the first at this. Or I'm in charge, I'm ahead. Let's all remember who's really in charge. That's Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Well, Yahweh Shah. That's who's really in charge, man. All right? And it's about order. He put our elders and the apostles, Great Millstone, over us. All right? Those are our spiritual fathers that we're supposed to follow, man. And then, from there on out, everything falls in order. Okay? But understand, man, Who can be the, it's about, man, who can being humble, man. Who can be humble, man? A lot of guys can't even come to the truth because they don't have humbleness, or they're not meek enough, man. Yahweh, when he was on the scene, he was humble. All right, and he always glorified Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, his father. All right? You got men in this thing for their own vain glory. And they're in this thing for the wrong reasons. All right, and if they don't repent, the Lord he's going to jack them up. He's going to destroy them for it. You always have to understand what you in this truth for. Is it for your own vain opinion? It's a lot. Is it for your own vain glory, or is it to edify, all right, and glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his elect? Because we got to understand that this truth isn't about us no more. Well, it's not about us, man. All right, the Lord is going to use us. The whole, the Lord putting the kingdom together and blessing Israel. Yeah, that was his promise. Okay, but at the end of the day, what is it for? It's to glorify his name, that he may be glorified. That's what we have to remember. This thing isn't about us. Take the low route, brother. You don't have, take the low route. If you have, some brothers, the Lord has it where some brothers have more faith than other brothers, Some brothers are stronger at certain brothers in certain things. One brother might be a good reader. All right, one brother might be good at, prophesying or going into the scriptures. One brother might be good at the Hebrew. We all have to grow and strengthen, all right, in what the Lord gave us in our talents. We all have to grow in our talents and our knowledge, all right, in that faith, that little bit of faith that the Lord gave us. You're gonna have some stronger brothers in the spirit. You're gonna have some weaker brothers in the spirit. What truly matters is how we treat each other. How humble we are with each other, with one another. Because the Lord is going to judge us, according to how we treat one another also. And we have to remember that. So don't feel ashamed to take the low route, man. The scriptures say that the least shall be as David. The least brother in the kingdom shall be as David, man. All right, so as far as the order, the last brother in the kingdom will be as David. Okay? And our forefather David had spiritual power. All right? He leaped over walls. He had women. And they're going to be that times 1,000. But remember that, humility, that comes before honor. All right? Humility comes before honor. So through the Spirit, we're all taking the low route, man. We don't want to be praised in this kingdom. All right? We don't care about being seen, man. We don't care about having views. We don't care about this shit. That ain't what it's about. You got these other camps out there, and a lot of guys in Israel, they want to be seen, man. They just want to be fucking seen. Seen for what, man? We want salvation. We trying to get the fuck out of here. Goes to show a lot of these guys, they don't really care. They just care about, attention. They all about attention. But I didn't want to drag this on. All right. Lord willing, I'll be, double back on some scriptures. I just want to put a few words of wisdom out. What I've learned, all right, over my amount of time in this truth, is to, hey man, take the low route, man, and just be humble. So, hey, that about does it for this lesson. All right, Lord willing. All right, the elect, was edified. Till next time, all praise, honor, and glory. Be doing to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Kakodash. All right, double honors to my elders and the apostle, great millstone. Until next time, I'll say shalom.